What is up, our National Wrestling Shooters members and viewers? This is Scott Kisageo, the owner and chairman of the National Wrestling Shooters, and today I'm gonna give you my WWE Smackdown Live review and my NXT review. I thought both shows were great, even though the NXT was better. Okay, it was the go home shows for it was the SmackDown Live show show. It was the SmackDown Live Go Home show before the WWE Royal Rumble, which consists of both Raw and SmackDown. It was the NXT Go Home show before NXT Takeover Philadelphia. Okay, let's begin the SmackDown Live review, shall we? The commentators for the show were Tom Phillips, Byron Saxon, and Corey Graves. Here we go. The show opened with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens saying they are WWE's future, not the old people we saw on Raw. AJ Styles at the Webson and issues a challenge to face Zayn and Owens in the same night in back-to-back matches. Daniel, SmackDown General Manager Daniel Bryan made it official. I thought this was a really good way to start SmackDown Live. I enjoyed the segment. And then Chad Gable defeated Jay East. Chad Gable defeated Jay Uso. Gable pinned Uso after a Chaos Theory German suplex. This was an interesting match. I mean, I thought this was interesting in the slightest. And then Naomi defeated Liv Morgan. Naomi pinned Morgan with a sunset flip after the match in front to Battle Royal, like the one we saw on Raw, happened, which ended with Becky Lynch trying to toss Naomi over the top. Well, Charlotte appeared and wished the winner of the upcoming Women Royal Rumble luck. This is an okay match. Not anything special, though. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Baron Corbin by disqualification when Randy Orton appeared from out of nowhere and hit an RKO on Nakamura. Right after the bell, he hit an RKO on Corbin. Randy Orton proving that it's the Royal Rumble's coming up, but it's every man for himself. Some people may say this may be a Randy Orton heel turn, but I think Randy Orton was just being Randy Orton and saying he's ready for the Royal Rumble and he's planning on winning it. And then Bobby Roode, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston defeated Jinder Mahal, Rusev, and Aiden English. Woods pinned English after a spine buster from Roode and a springboard elbow. This is okay. AJ Styles defeated Kevin Owens before the match. Shane McMahon announced that if Zayn or Owens interfered in each other's matches, they'll be fired on the spot. Styles won by submission with a cap crush in about a minute after the match. Zayn attacked Styles. This is a good match, even though I've seen it before. Even though we've seen AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens multiple times before when it was for the United States Championship. This was a good match. And then the main event was AJ Styles defeated Sami Zayn. Styles attacked Owens during the match while he was being wheeled away, injured on a gurney. Zayn pinned Styles at the hell of a kick and a blue thunder bomb. Surprised that Sami Zayn got the win, but it was a good main event. I would give the SmackDown a 7 out of 10. I thought it was a really good show, and even though it was the Raw 25th anniversary, I'd have to say SmackDown won this week. Despite seeing the return of Stone Cold Steve Austin out of Legends on the Raw 25, SmackDown won this week. Honestly, SmackDown, in my opinion, was the better show than Raw. So yeah, comment down below in the comments and tell me what show you like. Did you like the Raw 25? Did you like SmackDown? Now it's time for your NXT Go Home show review. NXT results. And it's going to be on cage side seats. There we go, folks. Okay, where's the one? Okay, here we go. Get NXT review, folks. Here we go. Velveteen Dream opens the show. Dream directs the scene, calling for ambience, atmosphere, elimination. When he was when he has the set just the way he likes it, says everyone dreams of becoming NXT champion, but they all walk different paths. Johnny Gargano dreams of being champ and dream doesn't doubt he will one day. But all that is not now. Not when he's around. Gargano's path was full of doubt, and when Velveteen's experience was pure, either way, one dream ends tonight. Interesting promo from Velveteen Dream. I mean, I'm actually starting to like this Velveteen Dream character. He is a really good wrestler. Weird gimmick, but really good wrestler. Then NXT commentators Mauro Ranallo, Nigel McGuinness, and Percy Watson welcome us with Nigel cracking jokes about the returning star in our opener. No Way Jose defeated Cesar Bonnet via pinfall following a pop-up punch that they trade shoulder tackles before Jose ground things. Bonani tries to counter with someone after a flip, but he can't get it and goes with drop kicking strikes before lifting No Way into a pump handle slam and working the rest of the holds of his own. Jose turns the tide with a swing and neckbreaker and with the finish. This is a good match. I thought this is a pretty good match. And then one auto reminds us of Philly's extreme history and in short video package on Aleister Black and Adam Cole's rivalry and Extreme Rules at TakeOver. I'm actually looking forward to that match. Then, Bianca Belair defeated Latoya Perez via pinfall following a reverse powerbomb, impressive squash for the EST, including an impressive head scissors counter into a backbreak and front slam after lifting out. Also, with both chicken wings, Latoya's off in the fence ended when she jumped into the ring, getting whipped across the midsection and Belair's head before the end. This was good. I enjoyed this match too. NXT knows how to use a women's division. And then Percy Watson interviews Shayna Baszler and Ember Moon. Percy asks the champ why she called out Baszler and Moon runs down Shayna's attack and calls her a bully. She asks if Baszler is trying to compensate for something if she's afraid of the women's roster. The Queen of Spades says that to catch the big fish, you have to stir up the water. And Ember is the big fish around him. Moon says is responsible to being the champion and standards of sportsmanship and honor. She knew what Shayna was doing, and while she might get to the top someday, it won't be Saturday. Baszler gives the champ props for getting there herself, but says the difference between her and Moon is that she doesn't care whether anyone knows the path she took. They both stare down and watch and ask Shayna if there's anything she wants in the NXT universe to know about. She again says she doesn't care what we think. We're just gonna have to deal with it. I like this. I like this interview. I thought this is really good. I like this stare down. I thought it was this face up. I thought it was really good. I thought both Shayna Baszler and Ember Moon cut really good promos, and I enjoyed this. This is how you do a build up to a big NXT takeover event. And then Office of Pain versus these guys never starts because the AOP demand destroy their opponents, cut promos, warning Undisputed Era that this will be happening to them on Saturday, and then pick their local talents, back up a supercard and power outwing points at Carnage. I like this. This is interesting. This is interesting. Nikki Cross and Lacey Evans will face off next week before TakeOver in the match set by Evans promo on the last episode. And then Johnny Gargano defeated Velveteen Dream via submission, with Gargano no skip to retain his takeover. The Philadelphia NXT title shot. Dream enters wearing a Johnny Wrestling half strip to a crowd split 50-50 for each man. A long gone base exchange ends in a stalemate, but when VD enters the opening to talk trash, Gargano snaps on Gargano. No skip. Velveteen Dream makes the ropes as we go to the commercial. More some than when we get back with a Dream hanging on Johnny, but getting caught showboating about it. Gargano follows up, drop kicking his opponent up the apron into the announce desk with a rolling senton. VD catches him with a swing, neckbreaker on the way back in though, and starts working up Johnny while talking trash about Gargano. Not deserving Dream's spot after sending Johnny to the floor. He teases someone up the top rope to anger the crowd that leads to the floor. When they get into a striking exchange, Velveteen ends up getting Getting off that before rolling Johnny back into another commercial, Gargano is back in charge when we return with an Enzuigiri and a flatliner into a 2-count. They trade predicaments and a super kick from Dream is answered by a big clothesline from Gargano. Now Johnny drapes him over to VD for another near fall. They swing on each other and then Dream tries towards warning DVD, but Johnny slips out. He fails to lock in a submission. Valentin hits a slick DDT for a 2. Dream climbs to try for proper Waymaker, but Johnny knocks him down and connects with Suicide Dive. Both men struggle to their feet in the ring, and Dream returns the favor by catching Gargano as he climbs to the corner. They fight there, but Valentin hits a DVD from a second rope. Johnny kicks out at 299, and VD goes for his elbow drop, but sounding a leg injury. He tries up the right and meets the knees. Super kick from JG, and that's finally the beginning of the end. Really, really, really good main event. Phenomenal main event. I like this. The NXT, I mean, is better than Raw, SmackDown tonight because they know what they're doing. Triple H knows what he's doing, so this is a great main event. And then Andre Cien Almas and Zelina Vega hit the stage. Almas points to his title. They both laugh off the front of Gargano. They make their way to the show. Johnny applies. Andre hands Zelina the belt and tries to cheap shot the challenge, but Gargano fights him up, but not for long. Cien beats him down and throws him to the floor as the crowd boos, but Johnny climbs back into the ring with Audiado posing with the belt when the champ goes to put him back down. Gargano catches him and nails the slingshot DDT while they fakes out. Johnny Wrestling picks up the belt and looks and holds it above his head while staring over Amos on the way to Philadelphia. And I would give this NXT 9 out of 10. It was a really, really good show. I enjoyed it. I mean, perfect build up to NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, which is this Saturday. And I will be anyway. Comment down below and tell me what you thought of NXT tonight. And I will also be back in a bit to do the NXT TakeOver Philadelphia and Royal Rumble pay-per-view predictions. And there will be live reactions to NXT TakeOver Philadelphia and live reactions to Royal Rumble. So stay tuned. Anyway, you stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out.